Today I'm just making a quick video talking about customer supplied parts and why the shop I work for doesn't like to install them, and why most of the other shops, around here kind of do it the same way. There's the obvious reason we don't install customer supplied parts, or we don't like to, is because we mark up our parts. We make money that way. It's pretty normal. Obviously, if we're buying something that's not factory, something that's an aftermarket part, we're not going to charge the list price for it, but we will mark it up a little bit and make some money that way. It's pretty normal. But also, it's much more likely that if we order the parts, it's more likely correct than if the customer was to. Not all the time. Of course, there's some customers that are great. They spend all kinds of time and effort to make sure everything is perfect. But if, let's say, you have a car where the trunk is full of brake rotors and pads, and they just want you to install their stuff. So you pull the car all apart, the stuff looks right, seemingly looks right, just looking at the brake rotors, yeah, that looks about right. Pull it all apart, and when you go to install it, you realize it's a few millimeters too big or a few millimeters too small. So now you have a dead hoist. So then you have to figure out, how are you going to get the right stuff? Are you going to contact the customer and have them try to figure it out, or are you just going to order from your supplier and then tell the customer that we had to order it our way and we're doing it the standard way anyways, and they have to return their stuff, and it just gets kind of convoluted, and it's much more likely that you're going to not be using your hoist as efficiently. It's more likely you got the wrong stuff. So that's another reason. Also, we don't offer a warranty with customer supplied parts. If we supply the customer with the things, like a normal job, how it comes through the shop, we give them a 1-year, 10,000 mile warranty on the repair, on the labor as well as the part. If something was to fail or something was installed incorrectly and it fails, we cover the whole thing. We just do it again. We'll send the part back to the supplier if the part was the problem, and they'll actually give us back the money for the part, and they'll pay us back the labor time too, depending on our supplier. But yeah, so I've heard it said it's kind of like bringing a steak to a restaurant and telling them to cook it for you. It's just kind of a weird thing to do. There are exceptions, of course. A lot of times with aftermarket stuff, like racer parts, coilover suspension and catback exhaust systems and stuff like that. That's usually how it's bought. The customer usually buys that stuff and brings it in, and there's no real warranty with that anyways, so it usually ends up working out fine. So we do that kind of stuff from time to time. We're not really a tuner shop, so that's not our specialty or anything like that, but we do install that kind of things. So yep, that's about it. That's all I can think of right now anyways. But thanks for watching.